Are you creating a life that is bringing you joy and fulfillment and happiness, or are you feeling despair, anxious, angry, fear, depression? It's up to you to change it. It's your choices. And my guides, I channel a group of cosmic beings that are here to help us on our human journey. They gave me a visual. This is just one piece. It's like a choose your own adventure is kind of how they were showing this to me. So this is a human down here. This is you, okay? And there is a decision to be made. This is a choice point. When I channel, I clear my throat, so bear with me. I'm channeling while I'm sharing this. This says screen time, okay? Oh, is it backwards? Might be backwards for you guys. Anyway, screen time. There's a choice. The screen time is causing anger, fear, chaos, anxiety. I have a choice. Do I turn it off or do you leave it on, right? So is your screen time bringing you love, joy, love, laughter, and learning? Are you learning about ascension? Are you learning about like the stuff I'm sharing on this channel, how to connect to your higher self, how to create the life that you want? Are you learning about ancient history, expanding your mind? Are you learning a new skill, right? It's bringing you joy, right? Okay, so when you're choosing the fear and chaos, scrolling through social media, you need to know what's going on in the world. And by the way, a lot of this stuff is put out there. The news is completely orchestrated. I do lots of videos on that, but a lot of this stuff is put out there in order to keep you in fear and lower your vibration because, like I share in many videos, and you can go out there and do your own research on this, everything is vibration, and the powers that were at the top of the globe know everything's vibration, and so they are purposely pushing stuff out there, and even allowing things on social media. I'm already being censored on social media. They don't want a lot of my stuff out there, but they will allow some of the fear and mayhem stuff to continue because they know that it will lower your vibration, right? And they get to control you that way. You can't hear your higher self when you're in fear and anxious, right? So you have a choice. Do I turn it off or leave it on? If you choose to leave it on, are you talking to friends about it? Are you posting on social media? Are you scrolling more? Are you internalizing more? Are you engaging more people with it? How much of your life is now talking about, thinking about, acting on the fear and the mayhem stuff that you're seeing, right? Which takes it to, okay, you're talking to your friends. Then you get to choose. Do I continue to engage, right? If you take this path, it's going to lead to depression, anxiety, and fear, and you're going to be manifesting more of that into your life. And then you wonder, why am I in a job that I don't love? Why don't I have time to find another job? Why am I fighting with my partner? Why am I fighting with my family? Why do I have fear around money? Why do I have fear about what's happening in the world? It's because this is a world that you're creating for yourself based on your choices. This is just one choice. This could be friends. What are you going to do with the friends in your life? Your relationship. How are you spending your time, right? Your hobbies, etc. What are you reading? What are you eating, right? But this is screen time. So up here you can turn it off or turn it on. Do you want to turn it off or turn it on? Or leave it on, the screens that are bringing you anxiety and fear. If you choose to turn it off, then you have a choice, right? This person over here, the choice that you have to make over here is, all right, if you're going to be on screens, are you learning? Are you enhancing your skill set? Are you learning a new skill? Are you meditating? Are you listening to high vibe music, right? Are you watching things that are helping you and support you? Are you watching the fear and mayhem? When you're laughing and you're bringing in joy, etc., you're sharing fun things with people. And then you get out in nature. When you choose to turn off the fear and mayhem, you get to choose to watch something else. You can get out in nature, which leads to more desire to meditate and contemplate. You want to read high vibe books, right? When you stay on this choice path, right? You can then you start to envision the life that you want because now you're in bringing in content that is uplifting for you, and now you start to envision what's possible versus what they want you to see versus what may be happening in the world that is bringing your low vibration down, which is keeping all of this stuff going. Okay. So when you start to uplift your vibration, you start to see what's possible. Friends that might not be supporting you start falling away potentially, right? You have to make choices sometimes to do that. Maybe job opportunities start popping in because you're starting to raise your vibration, and the job that you're in that's lowering your vibration no longer fits this higher vibration, and that starts falling away and new opportunities come in, right? So at every point over here, the point of this guy over here, this path, every point there is a choice point. Keep it on screens, right? Keep people in your life that are bringing you down, not supportive. Keep the screens, keep scrolling on things that are bringing you down. Keep reading stuff that's bringing you down. Keep wasting your time on screens, staying inside, not in nature, right? Every point you have a choice point. And at any point you can say, should I engage more? No. and move over here. I'm not going to engage anymore in this. I'm going to move over to this higher vibration, this different choice point, right? To create a life of laughter, joy, happy, hope, and love. So you can take this out and put in friends, all right? Friends, people that you surround yourself with. Are they constantly talking about the stuff that's going on the planet? You know, the things that we know are happening based on research, but that we can't necessarily do anything about. You can stop funneling your time, energy, and money into supporting those systems. But raising your vibration is what's going to bring them down. So friends, are they lowering your vibration? Are they supportive? Is there a giving and receiving? Are you finding that you're giving more than you're receiving? Take inventory. Who needs to have boundaries set? I covered this in my last video, right? Let's talk about how you're spending your free time. We already talked about screens, but are you, you know, are you playing video games? Are you, you know, or are you developing yourself? Are you, you know, there's a lot of great content on Gaia. Are you learning a new skill, a new language, right? Learning an instrument. I picked up piano again last year. I haven't taken it since I was a child, and my higher self, my spirit guides kept saying, do piano again for like decades. And finally I was like, okay. And it's now, when I catch myself scrolling and I feel my mood going down, I'm like, what am I doing? And I go out and I practice, which my piano is out here. I practice out here. And it brings me so much joy. It's a choice. We have a choice point. Do you want to vibrate on a lower vibrational plane and continue to manifest more? Or at every moment you have a choice point? It's okay. Screen's on. Oh, I've been scrolling for an hour and a half, and everything I look at perpetuates more of that because of the algorithms. Oh my God, I feel really low vibe. I feel depressed. I feel angry. I feel anxious. What do? You turn it off. You have a choice point. You can move over here at any point, right? And the more time that you spend here, what my guides are saying right now is, again, I channel group of cosmic beings to help us on a human journey. I channel soul contracts, why you're here, what you're meant to be doing, how to align to more a career that's going to, or work or create a business that's going to really take advantage of and utilize your natural born talents that you came here with, your soul came here with, right? Why are you here? Why have you experienced even trauma in your life? What are you meant to do with the learnings? How are you meant to help other people? And what my guides are saying is that everything's about balance. And so this is like a holistic, if you're spending more of your time in this area, this is the life that you're going to find yourself in on a day-to-day basis. When you start shifting more of your time and energy, right? And where are you putting your mindset? What are you thinking about? What are you envisioning? What are you reading? Where are you spending your time, your money even, because your money is energy. The more you are operating from this side, the more you're going to see more things come into your life that are this way. Because everything's a vibration, right? So it's where are you spending the most of your time? If you're spending half your time on both sides, then my guides say you're going to feel more heavy, right? So you need to be spending, all of us, need to be spending the majority of our time over here. If you're finding yourself in a low vibration, again, take inventory of your life. People, how you're spending your time, what you're using screens for, right? Your job, what are you eating? How much are you outside in nature? Take an inventory, and you're going to find that the heaviness comes from these choices. And some things you don't feel comfortable changing right now, like maybe a career, maybe your relationship, right? Maybe you need some time to get to that point. Well, there are things right now that you can change in your life. What are you eating? What are you drinking? How are you spending your time? What are you doing on your screens, right? Are you out riding a bike and walking, or are you scrolling for 2 hours on social media? Every day you have a choice, and your choices will create the life that on the side of the spectrum that you're operating on. And it also has a collective effect out into humanity, helping everyone else raise their vibration. Each individual person who starts making decisions from this place and they start raising their vibration literally has a ripple effect out into the collective. The beautiful thing about that is when more of us start operating from this higher place of existence, this higher vibration, by making different choices, the darkness and the things that we want to end, that we might see on social media that bring us down, those things start to dismantle because they operate on this vibration. And when you take your energy away from this vibration, it doesn't have fuel, it doesn't have energy anymore to survive. And only things in this area can survive. So you create not only your own reality, but the collective reality of everyone else by you making different choices. All right, drop your comments, questions below. Would love to hear from you. Everything I share is channeled. You can check out the link in my bio to see how to learn how to work with me and my guides. in my story from coming from Fortune 100 banking vice president and multi-layered executive to channeling cosmic beings out of the blue by making choices and shifting my life into one that I'm absolutely in love with. So thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video.